it's Anna with Travel Tuna, and today we are going to give you the room tour of 4002 on the Royal Caribbean ship Jewel of the Seas. Stay to the end for the pros, cons of this room and what we think. Let's get going. We would really love it if you subscribe to our channel and hit that thumbs up button to give us a like. Thanks so much, and let's get on with the video. Hey there, it's Anna with Travel Tuna, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to show you a full room tour of 4002 on Royal Caribbean's Jewel of the Seas. Let's get started. When you first come to your room, you're going to have an envelope here, and it's going to contain your key cards. You're then going to enter that there. And there's the room. Today we have an ocean view room, and this is a casino comp. We normally do sail for free or we'll pay a little bit of an upgrade. That is a system that I have tried to master and take advantage of in these days of our retirement. So we're trying to do before this whole cancer thing came up, but this is almost to an end. I have one more chemo next week, then it will be double mastectomy time. So a different journey. Hopefully that will be okay, because this fall we are supposed to take a transatlantic over to Spain with Carnival, then stay in Spain for 20 days and bring a transatlantic back to Fort Lauderdale. Actually, that's out of Port Canaveral on the Mardi Gras. We're very excited about that, but you want to know about the room here. All right, let's show you. We have the ocean view room. This is on Jewel of the Seas, and that was built in 2004. Let's go ahead and start with the bathroom. When you first come in, you can see your assembly station. They do have the e-muster here. There's your thermostat. It's a little bit old school, but this ship has a really cool vibe. We do have the Superman shower, as I call it, because both doors open outward, and it's like you're coming out of a phone booth. Since this is a Royal Caribbean, the hair and body wash are the same. They do give you soap, which is good. You can see that it's showing a little bit of its age. Overall, it's still a great ship. You do have a little hidey hole tucked in here. You can see the age there. Of course, do not flush anything down your toilets except toilet paper and what comes out of you. Alrighty, we got this teeny tiny little TV. What's really cool is it actually still talks about a modem here and a telephone and data. That's quite funny. We do have 2 American outlets and 1 European outlet. Here it shows you the different specials. You can get things pressed. You do have to use the app on this ship. We are going to Coco Cay, and we do have some passes to Hidden Bay. We'll be sharing that with you. Our status gives us a couple bottles of water. How nice about that? You do have some hidey holes here. Some drawers. Looks like there's 3 drawers. You have a full back chair instead of a stool, so that's good. Breakfast menus. What's cool about this breakfast menu is they actually serve it until 11 o'clock. That is amazing. Margaritaville at Sea. The last one was like 8. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. When you're on vacation, you want to sleep. So there is more drawers on this side. There's a hair dryer, 2 more drawers. I'm a drawer person, and Rick is a shelf person. Here is the refrigerator. Let's see if we can open it. Oh, it didn't get cleaned very well. We've got somebody's mangoes and things. Looks like a birthday. Oh, I noticed it really didn't get vacuumed either, so we'll ask the room steward about that. Here is the safe. What's cute? VIP lounge for your valuables. I thought that was cute. There we go. Then you do have a couch. This couch does not actually fold out into a bed, so this is only for 2 people. Here is the closet, which is a nice little design. You've got shelves in the middle and hanging on both sides. Nice shelves there. The question this time is, do you prefer hanging, shelves, or drawers? Oh, let me know in the comments. I'll make a multiple choice question there. You do have the rounded edge bed to give you more room and space. There is a phone. You gotta have a phone. One little drawer. I don't know if there is an outlet. I do not see any outlets there. We always have to do the other the bed look. There is a phone outlet. There's your life jackets. Hopefully, this is a good room stored. I'm having some doubts. Most of the time, we get good ones. Most of the time, they're really good. We have disinfected the entire room. We've brought bleach wipes. There are no outlets, but you know what? I got a 30-foot cord. A 30-foot USB cord. I will put a link to that in the comments below. This is your porthole window. This is the ocean view like I was telling you. So I will be sitting on the couch there and looking out the window. That is the tour of the room. Now, stay tuned for pros, cons. Okay, pros, cons, go.
All right, what I really liked, there are a couple of them. The curtains are really dark in here, so they do not let any light in. Of all the things, I know it's little things that make the difference, and to me, the curtains were fantastic. Blackout.
Gotcha.
So what was yours?
I thought the room had great storage. There's lots of drawers for me and shelves for you and closet space. They had all these little hidey holes. The con to the storage was there was only hidey holes on one side in the bathroom, not both. So you didn't get your own hidey holes.
Yeah, so that was one of my cons. The shelving was lacking in the bathroom. So I put that as a con. My other con that I had in the room is it looked a little bit worn.
Yes.
A lot of where the door pulls were, you can see where the dark wood had rubbed off and it had become raw. So it just needed a little bit of fine tuning and touch up.
Around the mirror in the bathroom.
The mirror had the silver backing flaking off. So it just looked a little weathered.
Right.
So that would be my two cons.
Are we doing cons now?
Jump to cons because you talked about the shelving.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Gee, so one of my pros was that the air conditioning worked very well.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh my gosh, it was wonderful. Yeah. It was cold.
Yeah, it was.
We like it cold when we sleep, and it was nice.
Yeah,
it was nice.
That was definitely a pro.
Yes.
I like the pillows. That would be another one of my pros.
The pillows. I liked the pillows.
I love the pillows. So they were very comfortable, and I just fell asleep like a baby.
Oh, yes,
so
definitely.
Those are my pros.
Definitely. Okay, so I will say, are we ready for some cons?
Yeah.
You got one more pro at the end?
No, I don't.
Oh, oopsie. We like to do a sandwich method.
We're scripted here.
Oh,
we've already practiced this multiple times, as you can tell.
No, we haven't. We go on the fly. We have notes, but we go on the fly, definitely. All right. My big con was, and actually you can see in the video, when we arrived, the room wasn't quite clean. I was surprised because I don't always go through everything when we arrive, and maybe I should, because I opened the refrigerator and there were mangoes and a birthday cake, and then I always check to see if the sofa can be made into a bed, which this one can't. And oh my gosh, there was so much cereal and nuts, and it was just like pouring out onto the floor. It was so bad. And then there was stuff all over the floor, bobby pins and hair, and oh, I've never seen it this bad, sadly. I don't know if it was the same room store as before. The room store that we had was very prompt on getting our little list in the beginning. Good guy, very prompt. I don't know, it wasn't that clean when we got here.
It wasn't the normal Royal Caribbean quality clean that we're used to seeing.
We did tell somebody. It's not like we complained and did not say anything. We totally did, and I asked them, hey, can you vacuum again? And I don't think they have.
My last con that I want to say was the bed was hard to me.
Which is shocking for him. He likes them hard.
I like a hard bed, but this bed made it difficult to get up in the morning because it was so hard in a bad way.
Why? Your hips hurting?
Yeah.
Old man hips hurting?
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, so that would be my last and only con, is the hard bed.
Okay. All right.
You want to finish with one pro?
Well, I got
a little sandwich method?
Pro con mixture
Oh, jeez.
type thing. Sadly, on this cruise, we had more cons than pros. We love cruising, though. Day-to-day cruising is amazing.
These are not big.
These are not big. No.
Your world cons.
So, a pro, they did have a nightlight.
That was my last pro.
The con to it was that it was right outside the bathroom door. It was a motion light, and it was bright. So you would walk past, and it would be like, twang!
Yeah, so Anna put a towel in front of the sensor.
I put towels there.
And the light, and it became a non-issue. You adapt and overcome, like all these experiences. Oh, the light's going on.
Right.
It's brighter than we want.
I really do think that Rick had some toilet PTSD going on because he was very worried. If you haven't seen a video of ours a couple times, we had an overflowing toilet, and it was crazy. So this time, Rick was like, I don't think it's closing fast enough. I'm like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah, I called and I just let them know, and they did not do anything. It is what it is. I notified maintenance. And I didn't want to hear it from her either. Because she would have said, why didn't you call?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right, I have a couple more comments. One of the things was, it was very hard to put my suitcase under this bed. This bed was a little lower than normal, and it was metal, so I actually had to lift the bed up a little bit to get my suitcase under. And the last thing was,
it's a big suitcase, kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on here back to back, so I did bring the Bertha suitcase this time.
Yeah, the big one.
And so I didn't bring my medium one, I brought the Bertha. The other thing is, and this is big coming from little old me, I am 5'1", 120, 125, and I thought the shower was small. I was hitting my elbows.
Yeah.
I had to dry off sideways.
It definitely was a smaller shower.
Yeah, I feel bad if someone's a little bigger. It was definitely smaller. Any pros?
Anna, I've already given you all my pros. Come on.
Okay.
Might have to edit that out.
Rick is a little touchy today. What about the gym? Did you love that?
Are we going to do the ship pros and cons now? Or are we going to just talk about the room? Because what we talked about was just doing the room pros and cons.
Okay, all right. So I am definitely editing out this little tiff here.
Yeah, please.
All right, guys. That is actually our pros and cons. You can check out our full ship tour of the Jewel of the Seas. We hope to see you around, and make sure to travel tuna.